Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be looking at the KZ Saga. Now this one I have information because it's actually on their website right now. Bright black and full metal housing, high performance internal magnetic dynamic driver, shocking bass. Hope not. I don't want my ears shocked. Anyway, there's two different versions. There's a balanced version and a bass improved version. I have the bass improved version. So whatever I say about this one, just remember the balanced version. The bass is going to be a little more mellowed out and, just lighter. So, okay, again, we get a 3.5 millimeter, 0.75 millimeter QDC connector, 20 to 40. 23 ohms, 108 decibels. Easy to drive, easy peasy. Let's see if I can tell you what the, I'm going to slide it right out here because you can already notice. Inside the box, you will get different size tips. There's no foamies with this one. Comes in a tiny box, as you can see. I don't know why. I mean, I assume this is a flagship and it's just a really little box. I'm shocked that it didn't. Usually these come with like a default foam for the thing. I'm literally trying to put that back in the box in the background. The box is so small. It's just a little box. Anyway, might as well just put it like that. So nothing much to it. Tinier than the standard size KZ box. I have this on Zoom, so I have to remember that I don't have a lot of screen space here. So see, it's much smaller than the regular box. Just in case you wanted to know, this is their chart on it. So here's the graph. And the pink is the one I have. So as you can see, it starts up at the 119.9. Actually just a little bit above that. Where's my mouse thing? A little bit of a little drop and then a spike up. And a gradual elevation, gradually decline. So it is tuned very pleasant. And I was looking to see what size dynamic driver. They talk all about the dynamic driver except for the fact of what the heck size it is. So let's see what a balanced version. It delivers a pure and natural sound with balanced response across all frequency ranges. Perfect for an even and authentic listening experience. Bass enhanced version. It features improved low-frequency dynamics, deep, clear sub-bass, and enhanced mid-range vocals for a richer, more powerful sound with greater vocal presence. And this one, amazingly enough, I don't know if you've noticed, but this one comes with a different cable. Or at least it's a different color. It's a similar material, but it's more just copper on the inside. I don't think there's silver plating on it. Let's see. KZ Saga features an OFC oxygen-free copper wire. Yeah, so it's TPE like the silver one. Basically the same thing as the silver one, only this is just copper. There's no silver plating. Now looking at the Saga itself, the thing's built like a bloody tank. It is good. Obviously the nozzle is metal as well. I'll show you what the nozzle looks like anyway. So there's your nozzle right there. Has a nice length to it, and there's a mesh filter right there and some venting on it. I'll have to take this out of the way so I can put the cap on so I don't look silly. So there's some venting right here with some mesh screen in the background. I can hold it up to the light, see if we can see through. No, we can't really see through because the back is all metal. But anyway, Saga on it. I don't know who makes up these names. I wish they'd ask me. I could come up with some cool names. But anyway, looking at it, very good build quality. Decent weight to it. It's not overly heavy, but it is a little hefty compared to some KZs. Nice shape, ergonomic guitar pick. Overall build quality, isolation on it, superb. Sound-wise, we'll get into the sound since I cannot find the size of the driver. I'm looking, maybe I missed it, I don't know. Nope, I have extensively looked and I do not see anything. I could have missed it, maybe it's on another page, I don't know, I don't see it anywhere. I'm assuming it's a 10 millimeter. The KZ does a lot with 10 millimeters lately. So anyway, let's get on with the important stuff. Okay, obviously build quality, really, really good with this. It's solid, it's made out of zinc alloy. It's got a nice copper cable. It's nice to see at least a little different looking cable from them. In general, I would say the looks on it are pretty good. It's not, you know, overly done. It's pretty simple with these vents, and it just looks kind of really nice. So let's get in to the signature. KZ states that this has excellent vocals, and they go on, and I don't know if they said this is better than $1 million IM, which I don't have. I do have a couple of 2,000 and a little more IMs, but that's my own personal things. Like my own personal things, I have a couple of like really expensive, and you know what? I end up using the cheap ones anyway, because I like the fun sound that they have, and there's so many different variations on the sound depending on the company. But when I want to do critical listening, yeah, I do pull out the West Tones and the some of the other ones for audio. I don't have 64. I really would like 64. Even if they just sent a sample for me to review, I really want to do theirs. I've never heard their IMs. Sound-wise on this is basically what they said. I have to agree with it. I don't like agreeing with things because it doesn't... I don't want to come across as like a sellout or shill or something, but honestly... good signature, very good lower end, deep bass. It's boomy, it doesn't muddy up anything, but it does give a nice warm, kind of thick response to the male vocals. The upper mid-range, a little brighter, kind of a little emphasis to the female vocals there. So just nice overall, kind of nice, super wide V-shape signature. Good mid-bass punch, good mid-bass speed as well. You're getting into the treble. The treble has enough sparkle, enough detail there. It's open, it's airy. So that's excellent as well. Compared to like KZ's, obviously I'm not comparing this to a nice balanced armature set or something like that, but it's very, very good in what it does. It has a nice kind of fun, rich, enjoyable signature with good bass, good mid-range. There's enough technicalities there. There's enough separation and clarity there in the mid-range, and there's enough texture in the bass. There's enough sparkle and air in the treble to be really, really fun. I don't think anybody's going to be listening to this and listening to classical music and trying to pick out each instrument. But I think if you're looking for something that's enjoyable, this would be good. And gamers, rejoice, because this does have a very wide, open soundstage that is good, accurate, detailed. It doesn't suffer from congestion with some really overly busy tracks, so that's good as well. So this would be good for gaming. I gotta say that. I used it for gaming and first persons, and I just started playing Diablo, and very, very good. Good for the atmosphere, good for shooting games and just casual games. If you're playing like Mario on the Switch or something, it sounds good on this. It has enough good details and everything else. There's some smoothness here. I wouldn't give it like the cadenza smooth, you know, the one from Kiwi Ears. But overall, there's some nice smoothness there as well. So it's very enjoyable. So no matter what claims they give you, I would definitely recommend this for somebody looking for something that's very enjoyable, that wants, a bass, a very deep bass with some good vocals and a very wide sound stage and a kind of natural, decent done treble, not harsh in your face, but just overall just very, very good. We just recently did the planner one. I actually like this one better than the planner one, to be honest. And that's basically in a nutshell. So there are vents in there, by the way. There's a mesh screen in there. You can't see it. I can show you like a close-up right there because my lighting sucks right now. I like it. I really do like it. I don't know if it would be in my favorites list, but I'm definitely going to be using it. I'm going to be taking out, it's a fingerprint magnet, by the way, this shiny kind of silvery gunmetal. Depends on the light that you're looking at. It either looks silver in some light or it looks gunmetal in another. But ultimately, I cannot speak about the balanced version. Maybe that's even better overall with its response. But as for me, this is the bass enhanced version, and it is what it says. It's a rich sounding, good bass, nice kind of vocals with enough body, enough shimmer and detail in the treble to sound natural without being overly harsh anywhere on this. And the very good soundstage, wide, good, accurate soundstage. Not the best in the world that I've had, but it is very good for gaming. Thank you for watching, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. This has been the KZ Saga.